There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Go cry much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. Take me friendly on the phone so you can call us. We ain't gonna call you back. Say they don't know if you call us. Sing what you gonna do now. We all coming true now. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Go cry much if you really wanna stop crime. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Go cry much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. Take me friendly on the phone so you can call us. We ain't gonna call you back. Say they don't know if you call us. Sing what you gonna do now. We all coming true now. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Go cry much if you really wanna stop crime. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is I.A.N and this is Crime Watch, and we're back. Top of the evening to you. All those of you who are locked on the line, especially good evening to you. All those of you who are looking at us all over the world. You know, today I want to take some calls. It's Thursday, and I want to take some calls. I want to hear from you. I really want to hear from you. I saw an exemption, a document circulating. It is alleged that it's individual from a company, and they have gotten exemptions for workmen to come in Trinidad and do some installation in their company. But this is a document circulating all over. All over it is circulating right now. In fact, it came from the Ministry of National Security, and it tells you that these nationals going to come down here on the 28th, on the 28th of the 2021. Yeah, they're going to come here today, and then they're going to leave. It doesn't say when they're going to leave. We don't know how long they'll be staying for, but imagine they got an exemption. And again, you know, just today, ladies and gentlemen, and I want to tell you this, for those who don't know, and I'm going to leave the calls, the lines open. Do you know that I played a very pivotal role, myself and a colleague, and a person, I don't want to call her name, she hasn't given me permission to call her name, but I played a very pivotal role in getting people to come back here. I'm not supposed to say that, but I don't want to call her name, but I believe that in fact, to an extent, I assisted with approximately 35 families coming back to Trinidad. I never wanted to tell you because I don't want to get the cat out of the bag and I don't want to rile up anybody. I don't want to tell you the status of those individuals, where they are, if they're in transit or what's happening. But 35 families, I can stand here boldly and say that because of my involvement, I was able to assist in a very, very strong way. And I want to thank that person who assisted me. That person, the individual, the woman. I want to tell her thanks on national television. She's always been good to me and put away whatever differences, and I have done it. And you know, I have received so many messages from some of these people saying that I just came out of quarantine or I just stepped down, I'm in this hotel and I want to tell you thanks. Because my thing, if they can have their people, I'm not, let me tell you something, it's all about using your position where you are. It's all about that, using where you're using and using your position to help people. People offered me money, I've never. I said no, just come back to Trinidad. Someone said I'm going to buy stuff for you. I said no, just come back, I'm going to get you back, and we were able to get them back. I'm sure you're surprised by that, surprised by I telling you that tonight. But I'm happy. And that is why, you know, every day I come in, I tell you, people don't understand. And you know, in the last few weeks, like recently, I've become so irritable when I look at people who support other persons and support this one and that one, and you know, and it's like, yeah, and then calling me and asking me to do things for them. I said, no, you don't support me. And then, you know, if you do not support me, I don't support you. As I mentioned to someone, I'm not going to go to another optical company, because they don't advertise with me. I will make sure whatever lens I need to get, they will order it, get it, whatever part of the world for me, and bring it down here. Okay, I work at Zal brands. I don't think Adams and Neo, but they're going to order, we can order it, and they're going to get it for me because I'm going to do business. I'm doing business with them. And my staff will tell you that we encourage everybody, those who advertise with us. I don't eat at restaurants that don't advertise with me. I don't buy other clothes. I don't buy furniture. I don't buy nothing from outside companies. Just so they have religious organizations that support their people. Well, I am like that. I support people who support me. You understand? If I have to go to buy a gate or build a gate done, we have RDK. Who we have again? Homeland, yeah? I'm not going to buy nobody else. And AG's Marketing. In fact, they are AG's Marketing. They are coming on board from next week again. So those three companies we need to support. We have 1.3 million persons in Trinidad. 1.4 million. And that is why that is the stand you must take. And that is the stand I have taken. That friend is a thing of the past, you know. Friend is only word. There are people say there's a friend. Oh, but I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. That's what don't go wrong. You know, sometimes you like being by yourself. I just like being by myself. I'm a loner, you know. Yeah, I just like being by myself, and I think it's better that way. It doesn't bother me, believe me. It doesn't bother me. You know, I can sit down. You know, I was telling somebody one day, I could sit down in an office for hours by myself. Just sit down and talk to myself, drink by myself. Yeah. Because there are too much Judases around. Everybody want to betray. Everybody want to bar talk you. Too much of Judases around. Everybody will eat and drink with you. As Bob Marley said, man to man is so unjust. What is it? Man to man is so unjust. Your best friend will always sell you out. Yeah. The only person to betray is yourself, yes? That's why I don't like my left hand know what my right hand doing. That's why my workers just stand up with me. Which one? Okay. You understand? Open up the lines. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. Hi, good. Teddy, what you're doing in your set, you know. And today it's a very sad day in Trinidad and Tobago. A very, 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 very sad day in Trinidad and Tobago. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we lost one of our big icons. A big, big icon. I had all the, in fact, we lost singing Sandra today. It's sad. But you know what? Dying is one thing, but it's what you have left behind. And always remember this, sir. You know, Lala father told me this, sir. Kenneth Lala, senior counsel. And I will never, as long as I live, ever forget that. He said, you can live, but when you die, it is not over. I said, what do you mean? He said that when you die, your name will live on. It's what you leave behind. Those of you who are Christians will know that even in the Bible tell you that a good man leaves a treasure behind. Sometimes your father dead, your husband dead, or whoever, and they leave dead. The bank come and take the loan. The loan come for the bank come and seize your house, they seize your car. It's like dead or living it make no sense. How I mean? Like great is the PNM? No, I will never say great is the PNM. But I'm not depressed. I'm not depressed. I'm not depressed. Maybe I sound like that, but I'm not depressed. I just fed up and I look at these things with Stuart Young and them. You say this guy big wood and run in parliament and beat up all of them? Serious enough? No, like I just get irritable, but like I get to hate them, boy. No, I really hate them. I disgust at them. I just disgust at them. Just disgust. Just disgust. I tell you, just disgust. I just disgust. You know why I saw disgust? And I mentioned to someone, I was telling them that you know why I take these things up, and some of you will call, like a man called yesterday and say, he don't like how I go down on the government. I don't go down on nobody. You understand? But I'll tell you this. You see, people don't understand that I have been around. I can send you pictures. I can send you a picture that I took out in Win TV. And today, ladies and gentlemen, strange enough, that came up today. It came up today on memories or something. Right? I want to send it to you. It came up today on memories. This is what I looked. How much years ago? Almost 10 or 12 years ago. Yeah, where I started from. Look at it. And it's what it's what you leave behind. It's what you leave behind. And today, I mean, we are really saddened because we've really lost a woman on the soil, a woman who songs reflect the ghetto, who speaks, who can tell you what's going on in the ghetto now, the cry in the ghetto. That song was so real, huh? And one of our songs that I can remember as a little fella growing up. They could keep their money, I will keep my honey and die with my dignity. And today, ladies and gentlemen, it saddened me to announce the passing of singing Sandra, 64-year-old. I want too much of Willie today. Now I cannot take it down. Open up the lines. Today we lost her. This morning we lost her. Hi, caller, good evening. And she deserves a great send-off. Hi, caller, good evening.
Good evening, Ian.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like all these serious people to recognize. How come they say Berkeley dead with COVID, but when they hold him a week before in Barataria, they lock up 100 and something of them, and they never go back and quarantine and check none of them. So, and they set them up.
That is so true. In the gamble, the whole set of them. That is so, the 106, yeah. And let me tell you something, somebody was telling me, Berkey laughing in the morning. Berkey laughing in the morning, he laughing. He talking about workers and all kind of things to pay workers and all kind of things. And bam shot here, Berkey dead. But you see, look at Dola we died, but Berkey, remember Berkey is a, yeah? And it's so true. It is so true. What if jailers man talking about, boy? Huh? They said the next week, but the rest of them didn't get quarantined if they say he had corona. You had to verify it, but nevertheless, But you know, the death of Berkey and them, right? The death of Berkey and them was all in place, was a stage being set for them to take over Tonga. You know that? The death of these Berkey and them, because they are leaders in the community, they are leaders in their community. You see how they have land acquisition now? All these things happening in town. They always get rid of the men who could control the crowd now. Get men who could control the protest. So they get men, they get rid of, when Berkey said protest by Lighthouse, it's protesting now. So they get rid of the men and them. That is a good point. That is a good point. But let's go back to singing Sandra and open up the lines. So she died today. Open up the lines. I call her good evening. Look at photographer for you. So sad. In fact, she won she won two. I think she won in 1999 and 2003. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Yes, good afternoon, Mr. Allen.
Good afternoon.
Sir, I've been watching your program for the longest time.
Right.
And you know what? These people vote for that.
Yeah,
so
boy.
Let them take what they get, boy. Let them take what they get. They vote for that. But at least people now reacting, which is very good.
It's too late to react. The horse don't leave the stable already. We done in it. You know, you make a real good point there. People really vote. Nobody here put, Rowley here put no gun to nobody here to say, go in the polling station and vote for them, you know. Vote for me, you know. He never threatened nobody to vote for him, you know. He just campaigned. But if it's one election, I believe that had a racket in it was this election. And they find ballot paper all about the place. All about the place they find ballot paper, you know. All about the place. So ladies and gentlemen, today, I recognize the passing of 64-year-old singing Sandra, a great woman. In fact, I'm going to play one of her songs, The Ghetto. Go ahead. Wow, you know, that song will live on. And that song is so true, eh? Voices from the Ghetto crying. You remember the other song? But you sang so many songs, but you remember the other one was Die With My Dignity. Remember this? Hey, boy. But you know, let me tell you, that song so true. I remember. This is serious, okay? I said, I want my man to get a house. I can't tell you who, I won't tell you who. The woman, the minister that knows somebody, and next minister, blah, blah, blah. And boy, I ain't not lying, you know. The woman it's not a house, a job. You know, they want to, as what they say, boy, parry up the girl for the work and all kind of thing. You know that going on right now? Parry up now. This is long time we say parry. Bacchanal thing now, parry up. Parry up the girl for the work, all kind of thing. That going on, man giving you work and telling you to all kind of thing and hold up this and that and that. Them thing happening plenty in government, you know. You think all them girls and following minister and all kind of thing is, wow, you feel it's just something wrong, you know. Like all you know the dance or Sandra sing it, you know. Sandra sing it, but that woman say flat. They go keep there, watch me, I'll keep my honey, but I will die with my dignity. Yeah. It's an easy way. Let's take a fast break.
Perfect.
I.A.N Network is proud to launch E.N Security Systems, advanced home security with additional cloud storage. Call us at 469-4522 for a free site visit.
Download the E.N app on any device via the App Store. Like the fastest growing Facebook page, E.N Public Figure. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are live daily at 6 p.m. And follow E.N on Instagram. Join all of our social media platforms today.
Meet the world's first apple cider vinegar gummy, the Goalie Gummy. Apple cider vinegar has many benefits. Strengthens your immune system, helps manage weight, supports healthy digestion, enhances energy, helps your body detoxify, and more. Vegan, gluten-free, non-GMO, organic. Finally, a delicious way to get all the benefits of apple cider vinegar.
Goalie, exclusively distributed by Civic Distributors. Available at all leading pharmacies nationwide.
Download the E.N app on any Apple or Android device from your Google Play or App Store. Like us on Facebook at E.N Public Figure. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, E.N and follow us on Instagram, E.N Join any of our social media platforms today.
It's a new year, so it's time for new innovation, new upgraded, especially with your vehicle. And Racetrack Wheels has already set the trend with a massive New Year sale. Now on is only when stocks last, so you don't want to be left behind with your old rims and tires. Upgrade them right now at Racetrack Wheels New Year sale at 330 Eastern Main Road, Aruca, 64 Southern Main Road, and 82 Bethany Road, Tobago. Or call 285-9168 and follow us on Facebook.
It's time to get noticed. Dynamic advertising only with Crime Watch. Contact us at 294-4081, 225-4327 or 225-3256. We help your business reach its full potential.
Custom canopies and coverings. Don't let the rain or sun stress you out. At Custom Canopies and Coverings, we fabricate, install and refurbish all types of residential and commercial awnings. Custom Canopies and Coverings has a team of experts who are certified and qualified in the installation and fabrication of awnings. We provide professional 24-hour service at competitive prices. Call us in Trinidad at 293-6142 or 463-7429 or in Tobago at 282-1068 for a free quotation or site visit. Installation anywhere in Trinidad and Tobago.
Nestled in the trove of Matura-Singh Trace lies the awe-inspiring Serenity Hills Palace, boasting of the most relaxing staycation Trinidad has to offer. This is paradise as it was meant to be. The most romantic rooms, calmest pools, accompanied by our expansive outdoor decks. Stay with a friend or up to 10. We cater for all events. WhatsApp 1-917-239-5799 for inquiries and bookings. Arangwa's Alignment Center specializes in computerized alignment and balancing tire sales and service, new and foreign used tires, repairs on all sizes. We do diagnostic scan for all makes of vehicles, oil and filter change. Located at Rambuju Street, Arangwa's. Call 675-6713 or 751-4346.
New Eyewear presents its luxury eyewear collection. Come and see some of the biggest brands in the eyewear industry. Versace, Nike, Nine West, Coach, Michael Kors, Ray-Ban and much more. Get great specials and promos every day. Pre-selected frame with special brand purchases. Get digital customized lenses with nanofilm anti-glare coatings and transition lenses. Situated at 91D Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas. Call 672-5052 or 390-3196. Conditions apply.
Get your hand sanitizers at Crime Watch Studios. Hand sanitizers are vital, ideal for cars, homes, schools, office and more. Get a gallon for $230, 1.2 liters for $85. Walk-in purchases available. You can find us on Waze or call 225-3250 or our hotline numbers. Your health is your
I.A.N Network is proud to launch I.A.N Security Systems, advanced home security with additional cloud storage. Call us at 469-4522 for a free site visit.
Get great New Year savings with Extra Foods Plenty for 20. Twist juices 7 for $20. Jose noodles 6 for $20. Atrax cans 4 for $20. Crix minis 5 for $20. Moo chocolate milk 5 for $20. Nestle green butterfly 4 for $20. Libby's mac and cheese 4 for $20. Marigold margarine 4 for $20. Maybell tomato ketchup 4 for $20. And sparkling beach 5 for $20. So many great Plenty for 20 specials, and sale runs until February 5th. Extra Foods, always extra for less.
It's a brand new year at Bowles Imports and Distribution Limited. We carry all major brands, Samsung, Apple, Ace and much more. We also have a variety of laptops, tablets and accessories at unbelievable prices. Visit us at Upper Level Center City Mall, Chaguanas or call 480-6666. Our knowledgeable staff is waiting to assist. Our prices will shock you.
RDK Welding and Fabricating is the best choice for doors, windows, handrails and much more. Any intricate design, the highest grade material at an affordable price. 20% discount on any purchase from our mobile display unit. Visit us in Chaguanas at the Diwali Nagar site or 198 SS Erin Road or speak to our sales rep. RDK Welding and Fabricating Limited, the king in fabricating.
The Wellness Center introduces the Superfrigator. It instantly removes skin growths and irregularities like skin tags, age spots, ring flesh, and spots from the face and body. Using non-surgical procedures, the Wellness Center can instantly lift the face, bust, arms, and legs, treat psoriasis and dermatitis, remove puffy dark eye circles, double chin, wrinkles, and even restore bald, thinning hair. Call Mrs. Bagan, a qualified medical esthetician with over 30 years of experience, for a microscopic consultation. Call 673-7418.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have also, just to let you know, a man was murdered in the Gillingham area a short while ago. He's been identified as Lawrence Jr. Now, we don't know if his murder is yet. He was found dead at his home in Marching Road. The camera crew is currently on the scene, awaiting more information. So they can't say if his murder as yet. All we know is apparently an immediate relative found him dead. He's a young fella, but he's known in the area. Yeah? He's known in the area. He's known as Lawrence Julian. I don't know if he has a nickname. Bill, he's known as Bill. If you could put, yeah, he's known as Bill. Also, just to let you know, 4 days after he went missing, after going for a swim, Amali Lawrence's body was washed ashore on Maracas Bay early on Thursday morning. 19-year-old Lawrence went to the beach They said he went for a swim and did not return. Relatives raised an alarm and searched for him. Lawrence's body was found by lifeguards around 6 a.m. near a popular bacon shack stall. So sad, eh? So sad. He went to the beach with relatives on Sunday. Also, national boxer Michael Alexander remains in a serious but stable condition in hospital at the General Hospital Intensive Care Unit after a crash in Diego Martin on Wednesday. 28-year-old was involved in an accident while riding his motorbike in Diego Martin on Wednesday. He was first admitted to St. James Hospital but was transferred to Port au Prince General Hospital on Wednesday night. Alexander suffered broken ribs, punctured lungs, and broken bones in his left hand, among other injuries, and is currently sedated. So sad. Also, Trinidad and Tobago has placed 86 out of 180 countries this year corruption perceptions index by Transparency International. The Corruption Perception International scores countries and territories by their perceived levels of public sector corruption among to experts and business people. To use a scale from 0 to 100, with 0 being very clean, while 0 is highly corrupt, Trinidad and Tobago received a score of 40, which was the same score achieved in 2019 index when this country placed 85 in the world. The top 2 countries that scored the highest points among 88 were Denmark and New Zealand. Somalia, Sudan, South Sudan, scores of 12 each were the lowest ranked countries. So Trinidad and Tobago has placed 86. Also, police are investigating reports of a shooting in Enterprise, San Juan, Mova, which took place on Wednesday. Let me take you to Mova. Okira Kinzale escaped from gunmen and opened fire on him along Pitch Road on Wednesday night. Around 10:30 p.m., residents report several loud explosions. Upon investigating, they saw Kinzale running in the middle of the road as he escaped from the gunmen. The police were notified, and officers from Mova station responded. So this was a shooting in the Mova area. Those of you who are locked on online, those of you who are looking at me and from all over the world, I'm just reporting to you and giving you the ball by ball what's happening. Also in Barataria, a 28-year-old woman was shot and wounded along 3rd Avenue last night. Around 9:30 p.m., the woman was standing along the roadway when she heard an explosion. She then felt a burning sensation to her right foot and raised an alarm. The victim was immediately conveyed to the Eric Williams Medical Science Complex, where she was treated. Also in Enterprise, a 28-year-old man was shot and wounded at Chrissy Terrace on Wednesday morning. Around 9 a.m., the victim told police he was standing in his front yard when he was approached by a man known to him. The suspect pulled out a firearm and shot the victim to his right leg before fleeing the scene. The injured man raised an alarm and was rushed to the medical hospital. Also, 2 men were caught by officers of Central Division in the act of stealing government property from a school compound in Claxton Bay on Wednesday. The 33-year-old from Springvale and the 24-year-old from Hilltop, Claxton Bay. Them haven't seen a barber in recent times. They were arrested after officers caught them stealing from the Springvale Early Childhood Center on Wednesday. So those of you who are familiar with the Claxton Bay area, they were seen stealing from the Springvale Early Childhood Center. Around 4 p.m., the officers were on mobile patrol, observed 2 men on the compound placing a quantity of items from the school into a white Hyundai H100 vehicle. The suspects were approached and could not give a proper account for their action. They were immediately arrested. These are the 2 individuals. Sorry, this is the images were for Valencia, sorry. This is not for Springvale. The 2 individuals are not for Springvale. 2 Valencia men were expected to appear before a magistrate today charged for housebreaking with intent on Wednesday evening. This is the photograph, sorry. 22-year-old Shaquille Kojo and 18-year-old Nathaniel Gomez, both of Kumaka Road, were held during a home invasion at Benny Road on Wednesday. Around 3 p.m., officers on mobile patrol along Valencia Road, Old Road, received a report of housebreaking in progress. Upon arrival, they observed the back door of the said house prized open, and upon checking, they found the 2 men inside ransacking the house. They were arrested and brought to the Valencia police post, where they were charged by PC Blackman for the offense. So these are the 2 individuals, Shaquille Kojo and 18-year-old Nathaniel Gomez. So we're going to take a fast break. When we come back, we'll continue.
Perfect.
I.A.N Network is proud to launch E.N. Security Systems, advanced home security with additional cloud storage. Call us at 469-4522 for a free site visit.
Download the E.N. Allen app on any device via the App Store. Like the fastest growing Facebook page, E.N. Allen Public Figure. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are live daily at 6 p.m. And follow E.N. Allen on Instagram. Join all of our social media platforms today.
We've got elegance, we've got class, we've got swag. At Raquel Moda, we have something to suit every style. The best brands: Robert Graham's men's line, Dolce & Gabbana, Hush Puppies footwear, male and female, and much more. We also have formal dresses, watches, sleepwear, face mask, and jewelry. Call or visit any of our 2 locations, San Juan or C3 Center, San Fernando.
Hangers Extreme is back, now serving lunch and mocktails for dine-in and pickup. Opening hours Monday to Friday 12 noon to 10 p.m. Sundays 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. Full menu available. All COVID-19 protocols observed.
It's a new year, so it's time for new innovation, new upgraded, especially with your vehicle. And Racetrack Wheels has already set the trend with a massive New Year sale. Now on is only when stocks last, so you don't want to be left behind with your old rims and tires. Upgrade them right now at Racetrack Wheels New Year sale at 330 Eastern Main Road, Aruca, 64 Southern Main Road, and 82 Bethany Road, Tobago. Or call 285-9168 and follow us on Facebook.
Back. You know, ladies and gentlemen, a Canby Tobago man was granted 125,000 bail after he was arrested at Scarborough Port with a quantity of marijuana on Wednesday. 26-year-old Jerome Hernandez was arrested for possession of marijuana for the purpose of trafficking during an anti-crime exercise conducted by officers of the Tobago Divisional Task Force. Wow. Unbelievable, yeah? Unbelievable. The exercise was coordinated by Senior Superintendent Anand Ramisar, spearheaded by Sergeant Stewart, and supervised by woman Acting Corporal Harris. Also, a 44-year-old woman was charged with malicious damage, breach of a protection order, and was ordered to move out of a residence which she shared with her common law husband. Tishara Belgrave was given the order by a Port of Spain magistrate after pleading not guilty to charges in relation to a domestic incident which occurred last week. The charges arose out of an incident with which allegedly occurred on January 22nd, in which the woman's common-law husband reported to police that he was allegedly threatened and that his property damaged following an argument. Give it up to the courts. Also, 5 Venezuelan nationals and a Trinidadian man will appear before a superior magistrate today charged with breaching the COVID-19 regulation. Jordan Rojas, Eddie Daniel Zapata, Edison Rojas, and Jonathan Logu were charged with the offense of entering the country without exemption in breach of the COVID-19 regulation, while Carlos Rojas was charged with Trinidadian national Nathaniel Squires of Cuba. I feel I know that fella. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a short while ago, I saw a guy was knocked down in Don Miguel. It's a bit graphic. It's a bit graphic. Look at it. Somebody needs to tell me what went on. All right, this is the photo where he was. I will show you the photo. Go ahead. Go ahead. Unbelievable. We don't know what happened. We don't know what. Apparently, he was arguing. We don't know if he was arguing with this man. He walked away and he had a cutlass in his hand. Oh, good. You don't know what exactly went on. You don't know what exactly went on. I tell you, let me tell you something. Trouble comes on a horseback but leaves on a snail. You know? Or says 72-year-old woman was beaten to the head, hog-tied and robbed during a home invasion in Princestown. Just to let you know, a 72-year-old woman tied up, hog-tied. So some of you have your family here and your relatives and whatnot. Boy, it's easy now. It's not easy. Around 8:45 p.m., she went to her front door to check on the disturbance and was ambushed by 4 men. One of the men attacked the woman, hitting her to the front and back of her head, while another tied her hands and feet, mouth, using straps. The suspect then relieved the woman of her cell phone, $500 in cash, and her silver Toyota Aqua, and fled the scene. So they took her car also. Just imagine that. You know, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, we have launched, in fact, it's, you know, for many, many years I've been asked, why don't you bring cameras in? Because I'm fed up of going to people's homes and seeing cameras that you just see an object, but you can't get a proper footage. You can never get a proper footage. You see, when you see an object jumping over the fence, you don't know if the guy clear, if the guy white, if the guy short. You just see it, and it's terrible. And a lot of people have been ripped off by cameramen out there. A lot of people have been ripped off by cameramen. Technicians, camera technicians. And just to let you know that as of Monday, in fact, we just launched it, there is a number, if you wish. Already, the ad will be on the screen shortly. You're going to see it a couple times. And where you can call and leave a number, and we'll send someone, maybe a little cost to check the area out and whatnot, and do their thing, and we will install proper cameras for you. Yeah, I think that we have purchased some equipment. In fact, I have more coming in, and you're gonna, I mean, really great cameras, because some of these site visits will be free. All right, so this is the ad here.
I
I.A.N Network is proud to launch E&Allen Security Systems, advanced home security with additional cloud storage. Call us at 469-4522 for a free site visit.
Okay, that's the number, so you're going to see that during the breaks and whatnot, so you will be able to call, and we're going to get proper cameras for you. So let's take a fast break.
Perfect.
I.A.N Network is proud to launch E&Allen Security Systems, advanced home security with additional cloud storage. Call us at 469-4522 for a free site visit.
Download the E.N. Allen app on any device via the App Store. Like the fastest growing Facebook page, E.N. Allen Public Figure. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are live daily at 6 p.m. And follow E.N. Allen on Instagram. Join all of our social media platforms today. Download the E.N. Allen app on any Apple or Android device from your Google Play or App Store. Like us on Facebook at E.N. Allen Public Figure. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, E.N. Allen. And follow us on Instagram, E.N. Allen. Join any of our social media platforms today.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Just to let you know that, you know, there's a little article, there's something someone just sent me a short while ago, and this is what's happening. You have approximately 39 persons, and this is going up all over, this is all over right now, yeah? And if this carries any truth in it, the Minister of National Security must resign. 39 imported workers land at Piaco. 39 imported workers from 39 persons from Honduras, Guatemala, Costa Rica, Mexico, and Mexico will land at Piaco International. Now we can't confirm if they are working at this water company. The details are in correspondence which was leaked this morning, exemption granted. Now, just to let you know, we still have to call the company and verify, but this was taken from a public domain, and in fact, this is the document that has been circulating. That is the document there. All right? With the headline of the Ministry of National Security, you're going to see on top. All right? Approval for equipment manufacturers to enter the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago on January 20th. If this carries any truth in it, let me tell you something. If that carries any truth in it, Stuart Young had to resign, you know. And even though this even though Rowley getting up and saying that leave Stuart Young, leave Stuart Young. If these people really here, this is craziness, you know. This is real madness, you know. And you know, that is what that first caller said, you know. It's good for us, you know. Well, it's good for me, good for all you. Serious, it's good for you. You know why? That is what you voted for. That is what they voted for. That is what they voted for. Serious, that is what you voted for. As the former Prime Minister said, Basley Pandey, look in the mirror. Who you going to blame? Look, go in the mirror, is you to blame? That is what you voted for. 39 how much persons out there. But then again you realize Rowley running the show. Rowley running the show because remember, let me tell you something. Rowley running the Ministry of National Security. According to Rowley, he is in charge. It have 3 little articles, there are 3 videos, and I will play it for you. Let me go with video 1.
In the line somewhere, and I'm anxious that hopefully she can get home. Genuinely, I would really be happy if she can get here. We are expecting her. She's going through the process. She applied for an exemption, and I hope the minister would have granted it.
Prime Minister, if I may, because I've wanted to address this mischief for some time and state here categorically to everyone that at no point in time did the Prime Minister have any conversation with me as the Minister of National Security with respect to granting of any exemption.
Madam Speaker, the responsibility of what the National Security Ministry does, let me make it very clear here today that unlike the UNC government, the minister does not act on his own. And as head of the cabinet with responsibility for the government, and as the minister chairing the 3-man committee, which is Prime Minister's Office, Ministry of Health, and National Security, your motion is misdirected. I take responsibility for what the Ministry of National Security does and what this government does on these matters.
So you come out and tell everybody is you bring your daughter. That way you come out and say, you know? That way you come out and say, is I bring my daughter? So all who staying and cussing Chinese boy with Stuart Young, duck. The man come out and say he in charge. The no confidence motion, ladies and gentlemen, was directed at the wrong person. He told the opposition that what you come to tell, what you come to is I in charge, I in charge. Like all you understand the clip or what? So all you cussing and all you who bring in 39 workers now come down in Trinidad. If what is document circulating all over, well then Rowley and them have to resign, boy. Stuart Young and them have to resign. Wait, the man say he in charge, boy. Wait. Let me play a clip for you to understand. Go ahead.
Somewhere. And I'm anxious that hopefully she can get home. Genuinely, I would really be happy if she can get here. We are expecting her. She's going through the process. She applied for an exemption, and I hope the minister would have granted it.
Prime Minister, if I may, because I've wanted to address this mischief for some time and state here categorically to everyone that at no point in time did the Prime Minister have any conversation with me as the Minister of National Security with respect to granting of any exemption.
Madam Speaker, the responsibility of what the National Security Ministry does, let me make it very clear here today that unlike the UNC government, the minister does not act on his own. And as head of the cabinet with responsibility for the government, and as the minister chairing the 3-man committee, which is Prime Minister's Office, Ministry of Health, and National Security, your motion is misdirected. I take responsibility for what the Ministry of National Security does and what this government does on these matters. I take that responsibility.
You see? So when you remember the part where he said he hoped the minister, just go to that from where I hope the minister will do. You see how he was lying and just mama-guying people? You see how he was lying? King Liar was lying? Where he said, well, I hope that the Minister of National Security, because I know from past experience, the Prime Minister is the head of the Security Council. That falls on the Ministry of National Security and the Coast Guard. Well, the whole ministry, the entire Ministry of National Security. But he come out in Parliament and he said, you remember the opposition a couple of days ago, I think it was Wednesday, yesterday, said that they filed a no confidence motion, and that is where he got agitated and started, he became himself as a raging bull, as the video tell you, as the former Prime Minister said, if opposed, he becomes a raging bull. But remember when he was chatting about his daughter? Listen to this part.
She's in the line somewhere, and I'm anxious that hopefully she can get home. Genuinely, I would really be happy if she can get here. We're expecting her. She's going through the process. She applied for an exemption, and I hope the minister would have granted it.
Prime Minister.
And he said he hoped the minister will grant it. Now he's saying now he's in charge. So you see how them must be lying, and so you see all of you who vote PNM and who stranded abroad and thing. Look all the culprit, you know. Look the culprit. Look the man in charge. Look the head honcho. Look the man say it. Look at playing it back fair again we say in Parliament yesterday.
Responsibility of what the National Security Ministry does. Let me make it very clear here today that unlike the UNC government, the minister does not act on his own. And as head of the cabinet with responsibility for the government, and as the minister chairing the three-man committee, which is Prime Minister's Office, Ministry of Health, and National Security, your motion is misdirected. I take responsibility for what the Ministry of National Security does and what this government does on these matters. I take that responsibility.
Wow, unbelievable. 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 Just imagine that. And now you have a document circulating 39 non-nationals enter this country today. Look at the document here. What role I'm going to say? What exactly are you going to tell me? If this document is true, this document circulating all about, and nobody has denied nothing up to now, no? Nobody has come out with a press release. No, the Ministry of National Security has come out with a press release. Immigration has come out with a press release and denied this document where 39 persons come in here just so to see about some project. And where today the whole nation figure it out now that Rowley said Stuart Young is a puppet and he's a stupidity and I am in charge. Open up the lines. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Way boy. Huh.
Afternoon, Mr. Allen.
Good afternoon.
Following up your program, a retiree, I'm requesting if I could get some help for a pair of glasses, please.
I know this voice. How old are you, sir?
66, going into 67.
No problem. I'll give you from Neo Eyewear, all right?
Okay.
They are in Montrose Mall, Sugarness.
Okay.
Okay, somebody will take your number off the air. Next caller. Hi, good evening. We're unbelievable and unbelievable. There's a number for advertisers right now. Come on board because Monday is the 1st of February. Make sure and lock your spot down. As I said, if you really, listen to me, you spend your money if you want to make money, because this is not 10,000, 12,000 people watching. There's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people locked on. Yeah, locked on. But I have a bomb, I'm taking Crime Watch to another level very, very soon. Very, very soon. Hi, caller. Good evening. But I don't want to tell you what I'm doing right now. Hi, caller. Good evening.
This PNM doing anything, boy. And if the speaker feels she own the Red House, the Parliament, she and Christine Tangalo.
Who is this? Who is this?
Ian, give me a little goalie there, boy.
Okay. Who is this? I know this voice. Hello?
Yes.
All right. You get a goalie. You get a goalie. Make sure you want to lose weight, all these nice health benefits. Let me tell you something. The Goalie apple cider vinegar gummies, it's amazing. It's amazing. Now, I don't know if you have a product and you wanna get it on you wanna get it on my desk as O snacks, or you wanna get like Neo, Eyewear, Adams Optical, Chiclisha, Organifi. You wanna come in the dance? Come in the dance on Monday. Bring your product. Spend your money. The Chinese people say free thing not good. 39 people come down here, boy, and your mother and father and brother and sister, they are nothing to eat outside in the world. Pray to God. Let me tell you something. Pray to God that this fake, just pray to God. Remember, I.A.N. Allen tell you that, Mr. Rowley. Pray to God that this document fake. It have a word call tomorrow. Good night.
There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out.